A powerful nor'easter is barreling toward the northeast, and meteorologists are sounding the alarm. This isn't just another winter storm, this is shaping up to be a truly historic event, with the potential to impact millions of people up and down the East Coast. The storm is rapidly intensifying as it draws energy from the clash of cold Arctic air and warm, moist air from the Atlantic Ocean. As these forces collide, the storm system is growing larger and more dangerous by the hour, setting the stage for a weather event that could be talked about for years to come. Forecasters say it could be the biggest nor'easter in years, with snowfall totals that may break records in some areas. Cities and towns are already preparing for the worst, as memories of past blizzards remind everyone just how disruptive these storms can be. Streets could become impassable, and entire neighborhoods may find themselves buried under feet of snow. Nor'easters like this one form along the East Coast, where the cold air from the north meets the warm, moist air over the ocean. This powerful combination creates the perfect conditions for a massive storm to develop, often bringing a mix of heavy snow, sleet, and freezing rain. As the storm moves inland, it's expected to unleash heavy snow, fierce winds, and even coastal flooding. The winds could whip up blizzard conditions, reducing visibility to near zero and making travel extremely dangerous. Coastal communities are especially vulnerable, with the risk of storm surges and flooding adding to the hazards. Major cities from Virginia to Maine, including New York, Boston, Philadelphia, and D.C., are bracing for a major hit. Millions of people could be affected, with public transportation likely to be disrupted and businesses forced to close. Emergency services are on high alert, preparing for a surge in calls and potential power outages. This isn't your average snowstorm. Forecasters warn it could shut down entire regions and disrupt daily life for days. Grocery stores are seeing long lines as people stock up on essentials, and local governments are urging everyone to stay off the roads once the storm hits. Expect widespread school closures, a shift to remote work for many, and extremely hazardous travel conditions. Authorities are urging everyone to avoid unnecessary travel and to check on vulnerable neighbors, especially the elderly and those with limited mobility. The storm's rapid development and sheer size have meteorologists on high alert. Weather experts are closely monitoring every update, as the storm's path and intensity could still change, potentially making the situation even more severe. Heavy wet snow combined with hurricane-force wind gusts could cause widespread problems, including downed trees, power outages, and blocked roads. Emergency crews are gearing up for a busy few days, ready to respond to calls for help as conditions worsen. The impact will be felt from Sunday into Monday, so now's the time to finish errands, gather supplies, and check on neighbors. Make sure you have enough food, water, and medications to last several days, and don't forget to charge your devices in case of power outages. Make sure you're prepared for what could be a historic nor'easter. Secure outdoor items, check your emergency kit, and have a plan in place for staying warm if the power goes out. Preparation now can make all the difference in staying safe and comfortable during the storm. Stay tuned for details on what makes this storm so intense and how to stay safe. We'll be breaking down the latest forecasts, safety tips, and what you can expect as the storm unfolds. Remember, staying informed is your best defense against severe weather. Let's break down what you need to know to get through this monster nor'easter safely and with confidence. Stay with us for everything you need to prepare for the days ahead. You've probably heard the term bomb cyclone. It's not just hype. This dramatic phrase has become a staple in winter weather coverage, but what does it really mean? When meteorologists use the term, they're describing a very specific and powerful type of storm, not just a regular snowstorm or a catchy headline. The science behind it is fascinating, and understanding it can help you better prepare for severe winter weather. A bomb cyclone is a storm that rapidly intensifies, with its central pressure dropping at least 24 millibars in 24 hours. This rapid drop in pressure is what sets a bomb cyclone apart from other storms. The lower the pressure, the stronger the storm becomes, often leading to extreme weather conditions in a very short period of time. Meteorologists track these pressure changes closely because they signal that a storm is gaining strength at an unusually fast rate. This process, called bombogenesis, turns a regular nor'easter into a true powerhouse. Bombogenesis is a technical term that literally means explosive development. It's like watching a storm go into overdrive, transforming from a typical winter system into something much more intense and potentially dangerous. During bombogenesis, the storm's winds accelerate, and its ability to produce heavy precipitation increases dramatically. As the pressure plummets, winds strengthen dramatically, pulling in moisture from the Atlantic. This influx of moisture is a key ingredient, fueling the storm's growth and leading to heavier snowfall and more intense wind gusts. The swirling system can be seen from space, with clouds wrapping tightly around the storm's center, a visual sign of its power. The result? Heavy snow and damaging winds across the Northeast. Cities and towns can be blanketed in snow within hours, and the combination of wind and snow can create white-out conditions, making travel nearly impossible. Power outages become more likely as strong winds bring down trees and power lines, and emergency services are often stretched thin responding to storm-related incidents. This happens when cold Canadian air collides with warm, moist ocean air, fueling explosive growth. The sharp contrast between these air masses creates the perfect environment for bombogenesis. The cold air acts like a lid, trapping the warm, rising air and causing the storm to intensify even further. This clash of temperatures is most common along the East Coast, where the Atlantic Ocean provides a steady supply of moisture and warmth. The speed and intensity of this storm's bombogenesis make it especially dangerous. Unlike typical winter storms that develop gradually, a bomb cyclone can go from mild to severe in less than a day. This rapid change leaves little time for people to prepare, increasing the risk of accidents, property damage, and disruptions to daily life. Bomb cyclone means more than just a snow day. It signals a storm with extra punch. Schools and businesses may close, transportation can grind to a halt, and emergency alerts become common as officials urge people to stay indoors and off the roads. The term is a warning that this is not your average winter storm, but a weather event that demands respect and caution. Expect stronger winds, heavier snow, and greater impacts. Homes may be buried under drifts, roads can become impassable, and emergency crews work around the clock to keep people safe. The aftermath can linger for days, with cleanup efforts and power restoration taking time even after the storm has passed. Understanding this term helps explain why this nor'easter is so concerning. When you hear bomb cyclone, you know to expect a storm that's not only fast developing, but also capable of causing widespread disruption. Meteorologists use this term to alert the public to the seriousness of the situation, so you can take steps to protect yourself and your family. Prepare for nature's power on full display. A bomb cyclone is a reminder of how quickly weather can change and how important it is to stay informed and ready for whatever winter may bring. The big question: how much snow? Forecasts show New York City and Boston could see 12 to 18 inches, enough to paralyze both cities. Philadelphia and Baltimore are in line for 8 to 12 inches, while DC could get 5 to 8. These totals could shift as the storm approaches, so stay updated. Even a small change in the storm's track could mean big differences in who gets the most snow. Regardless, this is a major widespread event that will disrupt millions. Heavy, wet snow will strain trees and power lines, and roads will become impassable. Get your shovels and snowblowers ready. Monday morning will reveal a transformed landscape. Stay alert for updated forecasts. The story of this storm is one of relentless power and rapid change. Let's walk through the timeline of its fury, hour by hour, as it unfolds across the East Coast. From the first ominous clouds to the final flurries, every moment brings new challenges and dramatic scenes. It all begins on Sunday afternoon when meteorologists spot a swirling mass of clouds forming just off the coast of North Carolina. Within hours, the system rapidly intensifies, drawing in moisture from the Atlantic and growing in size and strength. Weather maps light up with warnings as the storm's path becomes clear. It's heading north, and it's gaining power with every passing hour. By Sunday evening, the first flakes begin to fall in Virginia. What starts as a gentle snowfall quickly turns into a heavy, relentless barrage, blanketing streets, cars, and homes. The mid-Atlantic braces for impact as the snow spreads rapidly, transforming neighborhoods into winter landscapes in just a few hours. As night falls, the storm pushes northward. Washington, D.C. is soon engulfed in swirling snow, followed by Baltimore and Philadelphia. By the early hours of Monday, New York City awakens to a world transformed. Streets are silent, blanketed in white, as the city faces its first major snowstorm of the season. Monday marks the storm's peak intensity, especially for New England. Boston and surrounding towns are battered by blizzard conditions. Howling winds whip the snow into blinding whiteouts, making it nearly impossible to see more than a few feet ahead. Roads disappear beneath drifts, and the region comes to a standstill. Throughout the day, travel grinds to a halt. Highways are littered with stranded vehicles, and even the most prepared travelers find themselves struggling against the wind and snow. Emergency services urge everyone to stay indoors, as conditions outside become life-threatening. Late Monday night into Tuesday morning, the storm finally begins to pull away from the northeast. Skies slowly clear, revealing the full extent of the storm's impact. Cities and towns buried under feet of snow, with drifts piled high against buildings and cars. The aftermath is daunting. Cleanup efforts begin at dawn, with snow removal crews working around the clock to clear streets and sidewalks. Mass piles of snow line the roads, and residents dig out their homes, knowing it will take days before life returns to normal. Even after the last snowflake falls, the region continues to feel the storm's effects. Bitter winds whip across open fields and city streets, creating new drifts and keeping temperatures dangerously low. People bundle up, bracing against the lingering cold and the challenges of daily life in a post-storm world. Recovery will be slow. Homeowners clear driveways, utility workers labor to restore power, and families venture out for essentials, navigating icy sidewalks and snow-choked roads. The community comes together, helping neighbors and sharing resources as everyone adapts to the new reality. For now, the best advice is to stay off the roads and let emergency crews do their work. The storm may have passed, but its impact will be felt for days to come. Stay safe, stay warm, and look out for one another as the region recovers from the storm's fury. This storm's winds are as dangerous as the snow. Gusts could hit 70 mph along the coast. Hurricane strength, heavy wet snow plus fierce winds will snap tree limbs and down power lines, causing widespread outages. Blizzard conditions, sustained winds over 35 mph and near zero visibility, are likely from New Jersey to Boston. Whiteouts and massive drifts will make travel life-threatening. Officials urge everyone to stay indoors during the storm's peak. Don't risk it. Wait for the all clear before venturing out. Safety comes first. Travel across the Northeast will grind to a halt. Airlines are issuing waivers and canceling flights. Check before heading to the airport. Amtrak may suspend or reduce service along the Northeast corridor. Major highways like I-95 will be snow-covered and dangerous, with plows struggling to keep up. Officials will likely urge everyone to stay off the roads. The Monday morning commute will be impossible for millions. Schools and businesses will close. Remote work is encouraged. Don't try to brave the elements. Stay home and stay safe. Keeping roads clear helps emergency crews do their jobs. Prepare for a major snow day. The nor'easter brings more than snow. Coastal flooding is a real threat. Strong northeasterly winds will push seawater onto shore, especially during high tide. Boston, Cape Cod, and the islands face the highest risk, with flood watches already in effect. Residents should be ready to move to higher ground if needed, and never drive through flooded roads. Massive waves will batter the coast, causing beach erosion and threatening homes and infrastructure. The danger extends as far south as the Outer Banks. Secure outdoor items and avoid waterfront areas during the storm. Coastal residents must be extra vigilant. Officials across the East Coast are urging everyone to prepare now. Winter storm watches cover major cities and will likely be upgraded as the storm nears. Mayors and governors are mobilizing crews and stressing the importance of checking on neighbors. High winds and power outages are a major concern. Have emergency kits and charge devices. Listen to local authorities for the latest updates and guidance. Take this storm seriously. Complacency can be dangerous. Follow official advice to stay safe. The best way to stay safe? Stay home. Avoid all non-essential travel during the storm's peak. Roads will be treacherous and visibility poor. Stock up on food, water, flashlights, batteries, and medications before the storm hits. Prepare your home, secure outdoor items, ready your snowblower and check on vulnerable neighbors. Stay informed with updates from reliable sources like the National Weather Service. Community preparedness is key. Help those around you. Big storms are part of life here, but preparation makes all the difference. Ride out the nor'easter safely and get ready for the cleanup ahead. Stay safe, everyone.